Hey there, thanks for clicking. Much love and respect from this side. It is an honor and great for you to be alive. Watch this videos till the end. Crazy, crazy, creepy videos, man. Let's dive in.
The blue-collar workers, who are your middle-class workers, are directly affected by these laws. More blacks are being employed, and more whites are losing their jobs and in losing their homes, and in the end up in these squatter camps. The government refuses to assist these people. They feel that because of the apartheid area, they do not deserve any assistance. But most of these children in these camps were born post 1994 apartheid, and I feel that the discrimination against these children are unfair. They were born in a supposedly free and fair South Africa, but yet they are denied assistance. It's reverse apartheid, in my opinion. It's a direct reverse apartheid.
That is another place in South Africa, or where is that place in Africa? That is not right, man. I think people should treat each other equally, but share your thoughts about it. We are all people and it doesn't matter the color. Treat the next person to you the way you should want to be treated. Or how is it, man? You can help me understand too. Share love from wherever you are by clicking the like button, so that this video may reach to many people out there, man. Let's keep watching.
Here's one thing I find crazy about Australia. When I first moved over, I still weren't used to the idea that the sun can be up and then on the other side the moon can be up at the same time. That just blew my head. And when I speak to other Australians that have never been to Europe or the UK, they actually didn't realise that wasn't a thing. Like in the UK, it's just the moon or the sun, that's it. You ain't really got a choice. Over here, you can look at the moon. I can look at the moon right now and the sun's up over there. Just mind-boggling. Like absolute mind-boggling. I love it though. I love it, but it's crazy. The Southern Hemisphere. Also, one thing I've noticed about Australia is that the sky, this is going to sound so crazy, the sky is taller. It's wider. Someone told me it's to do with the curvature of the earth, this side of the curvature of the earth, which makes it that it seems higher. Like if you go to the UK or Europe, you'll see like when the clouds, they're like they're on top of you. It's like a tree line. Whereas in Australia, it feels like a humongous.
That is very funny because in this side of the world, we get to see both and it is very normal. We see the sun and the moon. I'm surprised English people were excited by such a normal experience. This is definitely crazy. You should come from this side and experience it more often. Let's keep watching.
Everybody's worried about where the submarine went, when they should be worried about who was on it. Don't look where they want you to. Look where they don't. The truth is in the background.
If dinosaurs actually existed, wouldn't their bones be everywhere? Let's all put our critical thinking skills to the test this morning.
Hello, my friend. Believe it or not, dinosaur bones are actually everywhere. In fact, they're being found at such a high rate that around 50 species tend to be discovered every year. And then you said that the average person seems to have never found one, and you haven't found one, and no one you know has found one. Well, first of all, there are plenty of average people like you and I that have found dinosaur bones. For example, just this month here in Australia, a retired chicken farmer who purchased a stone slab to use accidentally found a 240 million year old fossil. This was the fossil of an extinct species of amphibian, but the point still stands. As for why you yourself haven't found any, well, that's probably because you have not made an active effort to find them. Because they are quite literally everywhere. You could go down to a river near your local area and potentially find something. It's that common. People I personally know often partake in fossil digs where they go off in groups to go off to an area known for fossils and they dig up a lot of stuff. If you're genuinely interested, you could probably find a group in your area that does something like that and partake to find something.
And another thing, bones can completely decay within 20 years. But these people are finding fossils that are intact, that still have teeth attached.
So yes, bones do actually decay quite quickly, but you need to remember that fossils themselves aren't exactly bones. When a creature passed away, if a layer of sediment covered the bones fast enough, it would create a mold over the bones. As the years go on, minerals surrounding this mold will slowly seep in, and eventually all of the bones will be replaced by sediment and minerals, creating like a stone replica of the skeleton of the animal that passed away. So that's what a fossil is. That's why we call them fossils and not simply bones. It is a little confusing, I guess, but I hope that makes sense.
It actually does.
If you don't know who this man is Dave Von Campbell, but he's also known as Daylight. He's an American rapper from Watts, California, but he's also the same man who exposed Drake for XXXTentacion.
I'll tell you a story. So one day I was chilling with my friend Arbery, right?
Arbery.
No, Arbery. And we were in like my Canadian match. We was chilling with my friend Arbery. He was like, yo, there's this one kid that's bothering me and I think I'm gonna kill him. And I'm like, yo, what are you talking about, guy? We don't kill people at this level. And it's like, yeah, there's one kid. His name is like X or something like that. But I didn't know anything about it. I didn't really listen to these rappers. So come to find out, the kid later on, the kid. And then my friend Arby is like, he's doing this like freestyle thing. He's like talking about how he did the and everything.
Suck my OVO. Tell OVO, everybody in OVO suck my.
And I'm like, oh my God, did you that kid? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, wow. And he was like, this is what we do in the six. And I was like, oh, you're a six god. And he was like, yes. And then it was over.
Oh, that was Drake.
No, his name's Arbery. Arbery. He's from Canada, Toronto.
Right, just like Drake.
Yeah.
Oddly enough.
Yeah.
What's Arbery's last name?
Go around. Yeah. And he just plotted the whole murder. There's like a video with him and like Travis Scott, and then like Drake. I mean, Arbery is like falling from the sky in like a meteor or something, and then there's like a little kid on the ground, and he looks like X, and the meteor hits X, and it's like amazing how he just told the story in front of everybody, and no one's even noticed it. But that's what you do when you're higher up. We kill people.
Oh, that is very scary, my friends out there. Because I cannot imagine that someone can make you angry to an extent you kill them. No, that is not our role to do. We should not take life because life as it's given, the one who should take it. Well, I think we should just share love out there, love the other person, positive vibes only till the end. You can tell us where you're sharing love from. Yo, this is crazy. A pelican catches a pigeon. Yo, do you mean that just swallowed it, just roll like that? This is definitely insane. Oh my God. It doesn't even care if it's alive or it just swallows it like that. Yo, it can't alter with the digestion or something. Please tell me if this is normal. Oh my God. I didn't know pelicans were this crazy. What? Oh my. and it just went somewhere just there down the river to quench its thirst, maybe something to help in the process of swallowing. This is crazy. Oh my god. Oh my. A bird eating a bird. How? Oh my. I have never imagined such things. You know, I have even never seen a pelican in real life. But seeing them like this in this video, it scares me. Yo, you can imagine. You see, even the pigeon is still alive. It's refusing to go down the throat. This is crazy. You can imagine its thoughts down the throat trying to be swallowed. Oh my god. It has refused. It has definitely refused. It is saying this is not possible. It is alive. It must be really like plucking the pelican inside the mouth, or what do you call it? Or trying to bite using its beak. This is crazy. Oh my god. You guys, share love from wherever you are, because I cannot imagine. Oh my. I never knew these pelicans can do this. And it has refused. The pigeon has refused to be swallowed completely. You can imagine. Oh, it is tearing the pelican's beak, or what's happening. Even the other pelicans around are surprised. Yo, what's up with you, guy, man? Yo, not just let that thing go, but yo, this dude is definitely crazy. Yo, this man, this my catch. I can't let go. This is. Oh, I have to swallow this stuff, man, because how? I cannot catch a catch and then release it, let it go freely. No, it cannot be a free hand. Yeah, look at the other pelican. See the eye there, it's opening its eye. It's surprised, man. It's just wondering, oh my god. My friend just went nuts or what? Shit! This is out of this world, my friends. I'm wondering, oh my god. It has taken time and nothing has still happened. It's still in the mouth and the throat. Oh, it's a tough catch, this one. The pelican must be very patient. Hey, what? Hey, this is crazy, man. Well, the friend there trying to open up the beak. Yo, my friend, let me help you, but yo, this guy doesn't want help. He has to swallow this thing whole life, man. It's like it want to have two lives, or what's happening? This is crazy. Is this pelican nuts? All this minutes just trying to swallow something. Oh my. This is crazy. Look at the pigeon there in the throat doing those crazy stuff. Maybe backflips or... Oh my god. Oh, what? Yeah, look at the other pelican there. They are sitting by the river, just watching the other friend. It's definitely wondering. A lot of questions in its mind, man. If you can think of some of the questions that it's asking itself, you can leave them in the comment section. Let us know. Yo, the friends here are surprised. You can see, man, this is crazy, man. Whoa.
I actually have a case in point. You see, here we have a small town in South Africa where a private company had set up a solar farm. Now, this solar farm was set up for their own purposes. They got permission to do it, but it was generating too much power, and much more power than they were using, so they put some of it back into the grid in the local area, and they actually pretty much got rid of load shedding for that little town. So the power wouldn't be going out during the day because they were able to put so much power back in. But the government actually sued them and prevented them from helping the local town have power during the day, because they said it would set an unrealistic precedent, and other people around the country would want to have the same amount of power during the day, or the same access, and so it's not something that they would allow. So they actually stopped them from doing it.
What? This is crazy, bro. This is crazy. This is why I don't like the government. This is fucked up.
Exactly 22 years ago, Donald Rumsfeld, the Secretary of Defense in the United States, gave a press conference. He talked about transactions worth $2.3 trillion that have gone missing.
According to some estimates, we cannot track $2.3 trillion in transactions.
The next day, a forensic audit team with the support of accountants were investigating the missing $2.3 trillion. Before the tracing started, a plane hit the tower the accountants were in, and it killed them all. That day was September 11th.
As we know, there are known knowns. There are things we know we know. We also know there are known unknowns. That is to say, we know there are some things we do not know.
Well, crazy, man.